Hello everyone! Thank you so much for tuning in! My name is Cos and welcome back to Cosplays! We are continuing our journey through Yakuza 4. Currently, right now, we went back to the Sky Finance office and some desperate guy is wanting us, is needing some money immediately. So, let's go see what he wants! Oh, thank goodness! Now then, what seems to be the problem? My name's Nishihama. I run a consulting business. It's my daughter. She's been kidnapped! Kidnapped? Have you contacted the police? How could I? The kidnappers told me bad things would happen to her if I called the cops. I'm here because I need money to pay them off. And they're demanding a ransom? Well, yes. Most kidnappings fail, you know. The police often wind up catching the criminals in the end, so you might want to try them first. Just because the police catch most of them doesn't mean my daughter won't get hurt. I'm not going to gamble with her safety like that. Besides, even if they did catch this guy, my daughter is delicate. If anything were to happen to her before they caught him... I understand. But we can't be sure that the money will bring her home safe. Well, there's no sense in just talking about it. Here, take a look at this. Uh-oh. Interesting. Still, can't you just trace the email to find out who the kidnapper is? They used my daughter's cell phone. I wrote back, but I guess they turned it off. Would you mind sending a copy of that photo to my phone, just in case? Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't think phones could do that back in the day, because this is 2010, so... I don't know, yeah, could flip phones do that, where you could just, like, press them against each other, and then the image would have been shared? The kidnapper is asking for 100 million yen. I scraped to get up 70 million by cleaning out my account and borrowing the rest from the bank. And now you need the remaining 30. Oh. That's correct. I heard you can make it happen without any interest or collateral. Well, I do have a few conditions. If you can pass my test, the loan is yours. No interest, no collateral. Thank you so much. I'll do anything you ask. Anything. Please help me. Alright, let's see what kind of test we can give him. Alright, but you'll have to pass my test first. We don't have much time, so let's get to it. Hano-chan, would you mind running a check on that Nishihama guy? Oh, and look at how his business is holding up as well. Sure thing, Chief. Hang on. Let's see. Here we go. It says here he lives with his wife and one daughter. The daughter's in high school. High school, huh? That sounds about right. Nishihama-san has no criminal record. Oh, but his daughter's been taken in a few times. Maybe she runs with a dangerous crowd. Anything else? Nishihama runs a consulting business, and it appears to be doing all right. He has an average amount of debt. Interesting. A kidnapper strikes a completely ordinary family. I got the contract. This should do the trick, right? That looks fine, thanks. Looks like you passed the test. No interest, no collateral? Deal's a deal. I'll lend you the 30 million as promised. However, I can't give you such a large sum right this second. It's not like I have it lying around. I'll send it over to the exchange point. It's safer that way. I suppose you're right. Then we're all set for today. I'll be waiting for your call. Alright, I guess I'll head home then. Just please don't let me down on that 30 million yen. It's interesting that we never actually get to see what the test he actually had him do was. Yeah, okay, but are you really gonna lend it to him? He's one shady customer. Well, he passed the test, so now I gotta uphold my end of the deal. You wouldn't want a liar for a boss, would you? I guess not. I'm gonna step out for a moment. Take care of that money, okay? Sure thing. Be careful out there. Okay, well, so that'll be the, so yeah, that's, oh, I think that's him already. Sky Finance, Akiyama speaking. Akiyama-san, I got a call from the kidnapper. And where does he want to make the exchange? Park Boulevard. There's a taxi stand by the Kamurocho Hills construction site. A taxi stand? Yeah, and he said to put money in the cab, and he'll tell me where my daughter is. I see. Okay then, let's meet in front of the Millennium Tower. I'll bring the money right over. Come to the lockers on Taihei Boulevard. Sure, I'll see you there. Taxi stand, huh? Wonder if the kidnappers muzzled the guy. Anyway, I better head back to the office and get that money from Hana-chan. Yeah, it's true. Seems like a dire situation, but something seems oddly off about it. But what could it be? Hana-chan, is the money all set? Yep, 30 million yen. I put it in the briefcase for you. Thanks. Appreciate you always being on top of things. It helps a lot. Apparently the exchange is at a taxi stand near the Kamurocho Hills construction site. Well, it's your money, Chief. I'm not going to tell you how to use it. I'm sorry. I always make you go along with my crazy plans. Don't worry about it. I do this job because I want to. Just be careful, alright? You have a habit of getting caught up in shady deals. I know, I will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date over at the lockers. And apparently, I'm carrying all the cash in my pocket. Which is weird. I think they do have a model default for when your character can be carrying a briefcase, but... Oh, there he is. Ah, I see you've been waiting. Sorry I took so long. No trouble at all, as so long as you brought the money. You did bring the money, right? Got it right here. Care to take a look? Oh no, that won't be necessary. I trust you, Akiyama-san. You sure? Alright, here you go. I handed over an invisible briefcase. Actually, there's one more favor I'd like to ask of you. Another one? What is it this time? Would you mind coming with me to give this to the kidnapper? I'm too scared to go by myself. But you can't just show up with some random guy. What'll the kidnapper do to your daughter if he sees me? Huh? Well, it's a risk, but I just can't go by myself. I'm begging you, please come with me. I can't handle this much money alone. Alright. I'll come along. Thank you so much. It's right this way. Just follow me. Ah! What is going on? This is where the kidnapper said to go. He said to give the money to... Excuse me, are you Nishihama-san? Yes, that's me. Yes, well, I was told to deliver a briefcase. Oh, yes, of course. This is the one. Gotta say, I don't usually do this kind of thing. I'm not a delivery man, you know. Pardon me, friend, but do you know where you're taking that? Not yet. He said he'd call later to let me know. That said, I'd better get going. Well, so long. Okay. Hello? Yes, this is Nishihama. It's the kidnapper. Yes, I gave it to the taxi driver. Now, where's my daughter? Where's Miki? Huh? The bathroom in West Park? Hey, wait a second. Don't hang up. Hey! He said she's in the bathroom at West Park. Miki! Miki, are you alright? Did he do anything to you? No, I'm fine. Thanks, Dad. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're okay. Dad? Who's this? This is Akiyama-san. He lent me the money, and, well, you know, you might say he saved your life. You'd do well to thank him. Thank you very much for saving me, Akiyama-san. Sure. Now, about your repayment date. Well, the thing is, I gave nearly all I had to the kidnapper, along with the money you gave me, that is. If you want me to pay you back right away, it's going to be quite the challenge. Though there's no interest on that loan, right? That was our agreement, yes. Could you please sign or stamp this promissory note? Oh, sure. There, it's done. Thank you kindly. Okay then, I need to get this back to the office. Thank you, Akiyama-san. I'll be sure to pay you back someday. Bye! She seems awfully cheerful given the circumstances. Oh well, guess I'd head on back. Oh, it's Hana-chan. Hello? Hi, Chief. Is the girl okay? Better than okay. Girl was downright bubbly. Odd for someone who'd just been kidnapped. Yeah, there's definitely something fishy going on. I mean, putting the hostage in the bathroom before the deal goes through? What if Nishihama never handed the ransom? Things like that. It's a strange one, all right. Do you think he might have been pulling a fast one on you? Maybe. Either way, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Huh? The family came to work together this scam. What would drive these people to those lengths? There's that bad habit of yours, Chief. What's the harm? I'm just gonna poke around a little. Let me give you some data then. I'm gonna look through the cab company's trip records now. Here we go. Yep, this is fishy, alright. The taxi that picked the ransom money looks like it did a circuit of Kamurocho, then stopped near the children's park on Shichifuku. Wow. Hana-chan, you looked all that up for me? I was kind of curious myself. Besides, I don't care much for tricking people or seeing them get tricked. That sounds like you, alright. Children's park on Shichifuku Street, huh? Alright, I'll go take a look. I guess she just happens to have the taxi cab data records or whatnot. Oh. Hey, you got a second? Are you Miki Nishihama's son's friend? Yes, I am. Who are you? Well, I know her father, you see, and I could have sworn you say he fooled someone? What's that about? Oh, well, I don't know if I should say, but there's this, like, urban legend, you know, about a legendary loan shark who gives out money for free right here in Kamurocho. I mean, he'll kill you if you don't pay up, but, like, if you are able to manage to really pull the wool over his eyes, you can get by without it paying a single yen. Huh, a legendary loan shark, you say? Word is, Miki's dad totally fooled this guy and made off with a buttload of cash. Maybe like 200 million or something. But like, Mr. Nishihama has his own company and stuff, so I thought for sure it was just a rumor. Then again, she started buying all these brand name clothes and then like a bunch of jewelry, so maybe it's true after all. I'm just giving both of these girls the exact same voice. I cannot do female voices to save my life. Okay, well. Well, they're not exactly trying to cover it up. Fancy clothes and jewelry in Kamurocho? Must be Lamarche. I should go check it out. Huh. Kind of funny that his reputation precedes him as somebody who will kill you. But I do feel like that Akiyama probably will need to have some kind of fail-safe thing, so this won't be taken advantage of. Might be one of the few loans that he's willing to collect on. And Badger... Oh. Oh, Akiyama-san! Well, if it isn't Miki Nishiyama. Miki, I don't know any Miki! Phew, she's fast. Might as well follow her. Nothing like a grown man chasing after a small girl. Oh crap! She threw her guards at me. It's no use! Take this! How did I get a furry cash loan? Let's see, so Sancta Cab. In front of the theater or something. You ever seen a stalker dressed this sharp? It's like, I don't know, anybody can stalk. And especially now in the day, in the age of the digital info and everything, it's not hard to stalk somebody without even leaving your home. God, I just scared myself. Oh, why does this game series make me play so much Mahjong? I tried doing so. I actually busted out Yakuza 0 because I was curious if oh. Well, hello there, Akiyama-san. Fancy meeting you here. I'm sorry, you are? The competition! You've no doubt heard of Tenjin Loans. I'm Arima, its president. Yes, I've heard rumors. Well, we won't get into what kind of rumors. Did you need something? I was just heading over to your office to talk to you about a little something. My office is right over there, though. Mind if I take a minute of your time? Don't worry, I won't bite. Really, I just want to hear me out. Alright, I'd be happy to. This is actually not part of the kidnapping mission. That I accidentally started a different side mission right here. So, sorry if this gets a little confusing. You know, we hear our fair share of things about Sky Finance too. Oh yeah? Things like your unique business model flying in the face of good business practice. Rumor has it your style can't function without a huge amount of financial backing. What was it you wanted to ask me? Of course. Please forgive me. I can be a real chatterbox sometimes. I'll cut to the chase. Will you join forces with me, Akiyama-san? Join forces? Enter into a partnership. Help each other out. If Tenjin Loans and Sky Finance were to join forces, share our connections with client info, I'm sure business would be much more efficient. And because we can't expect bigger bank loans, we'll be able to expand the scope of our operations as well. Care to rule alongside me as the kings of Kamurocho Finance? No, thank you. Why not? I think it'd be a pretty sweet deal. I'm afraid I much prefer working alone. You don't come across offers this good every day. If it were that good, you wouldn't be making it to me. You could even have a big office in a bright and shiny new building, not the grimy old dump you have now. Old and grimy suits me just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me. Look, I tried to talk to you like a grown-up out of courtesy, but if that's the way you're going to be, I have other methods. Don't say I didn't warn you. Thanks for the tip. Alright, well, that's it for that mission for now. We'll be back to them sooner or later. But right now, let's go see what these kidnappers are up to. Wait. This is an avatar, Oh, wait, no, this is... Oh, this is something else. That's conversation topics for the hostesses that I can hit on in the game. Because the hostesses are back in this game, and 3 of the characters can interact with them. One of them does not. Oh, wait. She's gonna give me some Memo XP. Asshole nearly killed me! What was that taxi stand doing here anyway? The thing was moving like a bat out of hell. Hey, you got a second? I'd like to ask you about that taxi. What about it? Did you see which way it was headed? I think toward the hotel district. It sped off that way. Got it, thanks. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, random citizen. I'm gonna just tell you, if you drink energy drinks, that will help you restore some health. God, you know, sometimes I wish I had enough confidence to try to just talk like an NPC when some random person talks to me. Most exciting drive I've had in years. Makes this cigarette taste that much better. Excuse me, you picked up a young girl on Senrio Avenue, right? Sure did. Made it over here in record time, too. Do you know where she went after she got out? Yeah, she went into that hotel. Try room 406. How do you know her room number? Well, the whole time she was in my cab, she kept muttering 406, 406 under her breath. Seemed pretty agitated. Careless of her. Hey, thanks. You've been a big help. Also, weren't you the same guy who picked up the briefcase? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Well, it's that love hotel again. Maybe we can start busting in on people. Here it is. Room 406. Let's see what's behind door number 1. This better be for me.
もう何やってるの？あなたも早くいらっしゃい。
Akiyama's just puzzled look of, what? Is this some kind of a joke? Hey, honey! Akiyama caught up with us! What in the world? Eek! Someone's trying to sneak a peek, you pervert! Akiyama, you've got a lot of nerve, barging in on my wife here while she's bathing. I've got a lot of nerve. What the hell are you doing with my money? You swindled it out of me. And this is what you decide to do with it? Oh, come on. I wanted to wallow in a bathtub full of cash since I was a kid. You see it in the movies and stuff all the time. That's right. You could have probably counted on one hand the number of people who've had this opportunity. You needed the money so badly that you felt you needed to scam me for it? I thought you were in trouble. I lend money to people who've hit rock bottom so I can watch them turn their lives around. And here you are, using my money for this bullshit. Our dream isn't bullshit. In fact, I'd say it's even worth killing for. Oh great, I get to fight I got to beat the crap out of you. It was funny, in the very first game of Yakuza, when one of the characters got into that stance, where like they're kind of like T-posing in a weird like crane style, like that was actually a sign that that you could like beat them in one hit, because they weren't fighters. You're gonna give me all that money back, got it? Yes, sir, please, take it. I'm just happy to have made my dreams come true. Of all the stupid ways to use money, this really takes the cake. It's not as bad as all that. Say, how about a quick soak before you go? You've got to be kidding me. Then how about this for a souvenir? You did come all this way. I can't even be mad anymore. Look, I'll send somebody to retrieve the money. Until then, just do whatever you want. I don't know if he would want to get this cash back. Okay, everybody, you know what that means. Back into the tub! Hooray! Dad, you're the greatest! Well, at least it wasn't anything serious. I guess I learned something today. I don't know what it was, but I learned it. Okay, well, so that's enough for the side missions for now, so let's go meet up with Lily in the middle of Theater Square. As she still has to... I guess we're gonna just see how well she did after her first day on the job. Akiyama-san, this is Tanuma from Elise. Lily-san just went home, and I finished totaling her sales for today. Great, thanks. How'd she do? Just over 500,000 yen. That's amazing, considering it's only her first day. Pretty impressive, yeah. But she's gonna have to step up her game if she actually wants to pass. True. Maybe you could drop in her during her next shift. It might help having you there to give her some pointers, Akiyama-san. Not a bad idea. Sure, why not? Thank you, sir. See you then. Sorry I'm late. Oh, no worries at all. Nice work today, by the way. Getting used to it? Yes, but... But what? I'm a little worried about how much I made today. It didn't feel like very much. Do you want to know the actual number? If you don't mind. Yes, I would. Alright, here goes. Your total for today came out to... 500,000 yen. That's It? Hmm. Why the long face? That's pretty damn impressive. No, I know, but that still leaves another 2.5 million in only 2 days. Don't worry, today was all about settling into the job. And hey, you didn't even have a full shift. I suppose. Seriously, you'll be fine, I'm sure of it. What's so funny? You're a very interesting man, Akiyama-san. Yeah? You say this is a test, but now you're telling me everything's going to be fine? What's wrong with that? It's not like I want you to fail or anything. Don't you? Of course not. I want nothing more than to lend you that money. It might be a test, but I've been hoping you'd succeed from the bottom of my heart. Akiyama-san. Plus, I know you're not going to just take the failure lying down. Not with that much money on the line. Yes, you're right. I can do this. That's more like it. Just try not to stress too much, okay? Yeah? Keeping cool is half the battle. Okay. Now, how about we enjoy this date? Anywhere special you'd like to go? Can I ask you something first? Why are you being so nice to me? Well, it's because you're worth it. I'm not sure I understand. This isn't part of the test, is it? Not exactly. But hey, remember the date we went on earlier? Let's just call this part 2. So it is part of the test then. And here I was ready to join you on an actual date. Look, it doesn't matter what it is, just keep me company for a while, okay? Now that's settled, where do you want to go? Your pick. I get to choose? Anywhere you want. Don't worry if you can't think of a place, though. I have plenty of spots we can stroll into if need be. Oh, well, there is actually somewhere I'd like to go. You sure you don't mind? Of course not. So where to? A bar I've heard over in the Champion District. I think I'll recognize it once we get there. Yeah? Alright then, let's go. And we're gonna run all the way over there. Well, there's 2 bars right now in the Champion District that we might know of. It's the Earth Angel and Shellac. So I have a feeling maybe we're going to... Oh, no, never mind. Also, I don't know if it's pronounced shellac or shellac. I've been saying shellac, but that sounds weird. And here we are. Is it somewhere in here? Yeah, I think so. Though, I don't remember this building being here before. Really? It's been around at least as long as I have. Probably way longer. Do you think we can head inside? I'd like to see it for myself if you don't mind. Oh, sure. Wait, I do know this building. It really brings back memories being up here. Yeah? Though back when it was one of the taller buildings in the area, it really stood out. I probably didn't recognize it because of how small it seemed in comparison nowadays. Did you used to come around here a lot? I lived here, yes. Honestly, it feels like it was a lifetime ago. Huh. Those were the days. I'm sure I was always broke and lived in a tiny apartment, but life was good. Lily? Tell me something. Why are men always so busy looking upward? I'm sorry? They work themselves to death for that one big break, and they keep forgetting the girl by their side in the process. I suppose a guy in my line of work is kind of biased, but... whether it's family or the one you love, it's tough to make anyone happy without money. Men tend to take their responsibility pretty seriously. We're all desperate to claw our way up to someplace stable. That's my theory, anyway. I'd be fine without all that. If things just stayed the same, well, I would have been the happiest girl in the world. So you can't stand how money changes people? Yet you still came to me for a loan? Strange, isn't it? I never really cared about it before, and now I need it more than anything. Life's good at throwing you curveballs like that. Makes you wonder, though. Why does money make the world go around anyway?
金で人が幸せになれるんだったら、俺が君を幸せにできるのかな。
おWell then. Does this mean I'm getting the loan faster now?
どうして避けなかったの？
どうしてだろう。なんとなくあなたならいいかなって思っちゃった。あなたはどうしてキスしたの？
なんでだろう。でも5年ぶりだよ。こんな気持ちになったのは。
別れた恋人の話？
ああ。でも振られちゃった。
本当に？どうして？
さあ、あの頃俺にお金がなかったからかな。おいおい、見せつけてくれるじゃねえか。
Oh my god, can I go anywhere without people trying to harass me?
また柴田組か。あんたらも懲りないね。あ？なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞ。柴田のこと分かってて喧嘩売ろってのか。そうだ。柴田組のことならよく知ってますよ。東証会の直系って肩書き振りかざしながらも、二次団体の中じゃ常に末席に位置する万年窓際族だ。なんだとこのガキが。予定にはなかったが構わねえ。ぶっ殺してやる。
So what kind of made it a little bit confusing with some of the family names in this, that I actually got a little confused about, was that the Ueno Seiwa, the ones that oh crap, what was his name? What was his name? Katsuragi, yeah, the one that he's part of. He's that one's not part of the Omi Alliance. That was actually a rival faction that was gaining strength in Kamurocho at one point, and the Tojo clan has made them into pretty, even though it was more powerful, made them into pretty much uneasy allies right now. So that's why there's kind of a lot of tension between. Oh damn. Between the two organizations, even though they're all part of the same organization. And the Shibata family is is also kind of a smaller organization in the Tojo clan as well. So yeah, Shibata is looking for Arai, who is part of the Kanemura Enterprises group. So Hopefully that might clear up a couple things of what exactly is going into, of what's going on right now. Hey, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm fine. Much as I hate to say it, we should probably call it a night. I'd hate to run into more of them. You're probably right. Well, do your best tomorrow, alright? I'll swing by and check in on you if I can. Okay. Good night, Akiyama-san. Alright, well... This mystery is only bound to get more confusing, because we're still... As a reminder, we are still on the first character in this game. The Promise. So that's why Shibata's family have been on our asses all this time. Yup. How are things on your end? Any luck tracking down Arai-san? Not in the slightest, not yet. I see. Tojo HQ's got the entire clan looking for him, though. I'm sure it won't be long before they find him. They'll serve him up those Ueno bastards on a silver platter if we don't do something fast. Yeah, things aren't looking so hot. I can't just sit on my ass and wait. I gotta go find him. At least before HQ does. I have to know the truth. I mean, he'd never do shit like this without a good reason. Listen, Kido-chan, let's say Arai does have a reason. How exactly are you planning to explain that to the Tojo clan brass? What do you mean? Remember, their relationship with Ueno Seiwa has gone sour. But all that gets swept under the rug if they hand over Arai-san. The Tojo doesn't really give a damn why he did what he did, or even if he did it at all. The only thing that matters is that he's on their way out. So what, he just gets to be their sacrifice? Pretty much. But look, Arai-san's a smart guy. He knows this isn't about whether or not he can prove he's innocent. That's why he's gone into hiding. So, what do we do? Take it. Huh? What's this for? This is the only way I can help now. Find out Arai-san before the Tojo clan or police do. We can worry about the rest of them. But, Akiyama-san! Use whatever money you need to track him down. I've got other work to do, and you're the only person I can count on. Akiyama-san, why are you doing this all of a sudden? Let's just say it's an investment. Arai-san's worth it. I don't get it. Why do you care so much about Arai Anaki anyway? Does it really matter? Yeah, actually, it does. I'm looking for him because I want answers. I'm not taking this cash until you tell me what you're up to. Please, I need to know. Fine.
実は昔俺さ、新井さんに助けられたことがあったんだわ。
え、秋山さんが新井の兄貴に？
ああ。ところでお前、俺が昔ホームレスだったって話は知ってるか？
まあ噂程度に聞いたくらいですが、本当だったんですか？
実は俺ホームレスになる前な、東都銀行っつう銀行で働く普通のサラリーマンだったんだ。
秋山さんが銀行員？
ああ、今から5年くらい前の話だ。6年くらい前までの俺の人生は綺麗な階段を汗一つかかずに登るような順調なものだった。東都大の法学部を卒業、東都銀行に入社。俺は金融工学のプロフェッショナルとしてエリート街道を歩み始めた。
じゃあどうしてホームレスなんかに？
クビになったんだよ。2005年の初めにな。
クビ？なんかやらかしたんですか？
業務上横領、つまり会社の金をこっそり盗む犯罪だ。
どうしてそんなことを？
知らねえよ。だって俺は横領なんかしてねえんだからさ。
は？どういうことですか？
はめられたんだよ、会社にな。いきなり業務上横領の疑いをかけられて懲戒免職ってやつだ。
そんなバカな。
まあ普通そう思うわな。俺も何かの間違いだと思ってた。だが現実は違った。俺が当時担当していたとある会社の口座にあった100万円がある日突然俺の個人口座に振り込まれていたんだ。
それでクビですか？
ああ、何を言っても無駄だった。銀行は俺を告訴しないことを条件に一方的に俺を懲戒免職処分とした。
That was rather nice of them if they embezzled that much money.
それまでに貯めた金を
You'd
使い
think that they'd probably
手を尽くして調べ回った。でも結
they
局
probably would want to press charges.
そのうち貯金も尽きてカムロ町で路上生活を始めたんだ。
それでホームレスですか？
金なんて簡単に増やせるって思ってたのにさ。元手と信用がなければ何にもできないんだよ。所詮俺は他人の金で遊んでいただけだったんだって、その時初めて分かったんだ。
じゃあどうやって金貸しなんてやれるほどの大金手に入れたんですか？
拾ったんだよ。
は？
だからさ、お金が降ってきたの。
That's funny. He doesn't even look the same in his youth pictures.
いや。
本当だって。知らない？ミレニアムタワーで爆発があってさ、そこから大量の札束が降ってきた事件。
あ、知ってます。じゃあ秋山さんはその金を？
そう。だいたい100万くらいだったから、死に物狂いで拾い集めたよ。この金さえあれば、俺はもう一度人生をやり直せるってな。
なんか運がいいんだか悪いんだかわかんねえ感じですね。
まあな。だがその時の俺にとってその100万円は命と同じくらい大切な金だった。だがそんな大事な金をこともあろうに俺は盗まれちまったんだ。路上で寝ている隙にな。
誰にですか？
町のゴロつきさ。あの頃からこの町はホームレス狩りとか言って路上で寝ているホームレスを襲うような遊びが流行っていたからな。
待ってください。それじゃもしかしてその時に秋山さんを助けたのが？
そう、新井さんだ。当時新井さんは金村工業に入ったばかりのチンピラだった。そのチンピラが俺から金を盗んだ連中から金を取り上げ、ホームレスの俺にわざわざ届けてくれたんだ。
どうしてそんなこと？
新井さんは涙を流して喜ぶ俺に言ったよ。俺がこの町を変えてみせますって。
兄貴。
俺はその時誓ったんだ。もし俺がこの100万円でのし上がれた時はこの人にかけてみようって。
かける？
ああ、この人ならカムロ町って猿山のボスになれるかもしれないって思ったんだ。カムロ町ってのは弱いやつから強いやつまでいろんな連中が集まってくる、いわば一つの群れみてえな場所だ。だが集まってくるやつらには一つだけ共通してることがある。
何ですか？
夢だよ。カムロ町に飛び込んだ人間は皆必ず夢を見てる。
夢？
いい女を抱きたい、金持ちになりたい、えばりたい。どんなちんけなもんであってもここに集まる連中には皆それぞれの夢がある。だがその夢を叶えられるやつはごくわずかだ。そして人は夢を諦めない。生きていくのに必要なもんだからさ。わかるか？
はい。
皆夢を見続けていたい。だからこそこの町では人に夢を見せられる人間が求められているんだ。
それが新井の兄貴だと？
ああ、良くも悪くも人間ってのは強さに憧れる。新井さんにはその絶対的な強さがある。俺はそう思ってんだ。ボスがいない猿山は機能しない。この町は今強いボス猿が必要なんだ。カムロ町って町は今までずっとそのボス猿を極道に求めてきた。 だが桐生一馬というカリスマが去った今、ボス猿となれる人間はいない。機能しなくなった町から猿は去っていってしまう。強いボス猿を求めてな。
なんか深い話っすね。
まあちょっと回りくどい言い方だったが、要はそれくらい俺は荒井さにかけているってことだ。
わかりました。俺秋山さんの夢のためにも新井の兄貴を必ず見つけます。このお金はありがたく使わせていただきます。
おう、何か分かったら俺に連絡してくれ。
はい。
ただいま。あ、木戸さん。
あ、どうもっす。
That took longer than I expected. Maybe I should go and check in on Lily-chan. What are you talking about? You've got debts to collect. Did someone have a deadline today? Today? Try 3 days ago. People don't pay on time unless you remind them. What if they skip town? Alright. So, who are we talking about again? The owner of Marimba. It's that bar in the Champion District. Now go collect that payment! Marimba. Right. Ugh. You promised you would take care of it this time, on time. But you went and blew it off like always. Did I? Well, there's no time like the present, right? Just make sure you actually go this time. Yeah. Okay, well. So that's where we're going to be headed to next. Oh. Akiyama-san, this is Tanuma from Elise. Hey, Tanuma. What's up? Lily showed up for work. If you have time to spare, you should come give her some pointers. Right, okay. Be there in a bit. Great, we'll see you soon. Chan's not gonna like this, but I better pop by Elise for a minute. Oh, actually, I think we might have enough time to do... Well, you know what? Maybe. I hope. I don't know. Maybe not. God, it's tough to tell how long the cutscenes will go after you finish some in the Yakuza games, especially when it comes to story missions. The later games especially have a lot more cutscenes and longer dialogue segments, if you guys couldn't tell. But so I'm always like unsure of if I'll be able to just get a like a section in before time. So you know what? Actually, we won't go to Elise just yet. I think we're not gonna have enough time to do that. We'll just wait for the next time I'm playing Yakuza to go there. But in the meantime, I actually got to go back to the office for a second. So that Tenjin Loans dude actually does have a bit of a... God, I keep running into people. It does actually have a bit of a resolution to it still, so let's head back. Hey there. Chief, you're... Yeah, so this actually, I think, this mission actually takes place, I think, at night. So, it's just... So, yeah, so it does seem weird that Hana-chan just told me to go collect it and is now like, hey, what you doing? Anyway, did you hear the rumors? Rumors? About Shiobara-san, the man you lent 5 million to? What about him? Apparently, Shiobara-san's really coming up in this world these days. Is this the same Shiobara? Hello! Speak of the devil. Huh? Never mind. Please, have a seat. Thank you. So yeah, remember this guy who is scared of letting people go? Yeah, now he's super rich, and he's got himself a nice snazzy suit. I did. I'm going to work in finance just like you. You want to do finance? You've been a big influence, of course. But more than that, I'd once faced money troubles of my own. I decided I wanted to do something involving money, as a way of overcoming my own problems too. You don't say. So I started out like you did, Akiyama-san. Did some day trading. You were a day trader? Uh-huh. You need money to work in finance, so I made the most of your advice. I don't think I told you to do anything all that useful, but okay. I had plenty of studying to do on my own, too. To tell you the truth, I never pushed myself so hard in all my life. Maybe the effort paid off, or maybe I just was good at it. But that 5 million yen grew and grew. I had amassed a sizable sum, if I do say so myself. Granted, it's not as much as you have. I thought I'd come by today and return the money you lent me. To that end, I prepared 10 million yen. I'm sure we agreed I wouldn't charge you any interest. No, I just want to express my gratitude. Well, I'm only taking 5 mil. I see. Consider this as thanks for all your help. But I didn't do anything. I really can't accept this. Oh, go on, take it. You've really changed. I took the money you lent me and fought like hell to make it grow, all in the hopes of changing my life for the better. I believed in what you told me, that if I proved I was serious, people would be happy to work with me. That was the first time I really applied myself like that. And before I knew it, everything was different. The world around me and everyone in it. At first I thought, wow, Akiyama-san was right after all. But then I gradually came to understand that the reason those around me were so accommodating wasn't that I was making such an earnest effort. It was because I was successful and had money. And that's when I realized something. In order to change someone's life, you need money. That's why you can spur people into action, Akiyama-san. You have money. After all, it was your money that changed me. Can you please stop saying money so much? Hello, this is Sky Finance. I was on your way to your office. I know I'm in the right neighborhood, but I'm having a hard time finding it. I'm under the Kamurocho gate. I see a big sign for Manzoku Sushi. Okay, walk toward the street and then go about 100 meters towards the theater. The new Sarana building will be on your left. We're on the 5th floor. Got it. Thank you very much. I'll be right over. Watch, that's a woman. As it just so happens, I've decided to be a moneylender here in Kamurocho myself. What? I guess that means we'll be rivals. But what's business without a little friendly competition? Well, I'd better be off. Chief, he's made his decision. It's not my place to interfere. But becoming a loan shark of all things? Well, he probably has his reasons. I'm more concerned about our new customer. He should be here by now. You're right, he said he was nearby. Hello, this is Sky Finance. Hi, yes, I called a little while ago. A young man outside your building offered to talk to me and took me over to a different office. One moment, please. Chief! It's the customer who called earlier. It sounds like Shiobata-san got to him. Okay, what the hell is he doing? Hello, Akiyama speaking. You were saying something about a young man outside my office? Oh, that's right. I humored the young man with what he had to say, but I still wanted to stop by your place. So I'm calling you now from his office restroom. Any chance you can turn him down and leave? Well, I feel like he's going to pressure me into signing something. Alright, wait right there. Where's this office? I think it's right near the M store. It's a white building? Near the M store. Okay, hang tight and don't sign anything. Don't sign anything until a lawyer reads it through. I'm not a lawyer, but I will read it through. Okay, well, so looks like Shiobata-san is actually trying to play a little dirty with his loan techniques. So we will unfortunately have to wait for that resolution sometime later. The next time that we play Yakuza. So yeah, because as much as I would like to finish this side mission, yeah, not gonna happen right now. Anyways, so thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back on Sunday with the next part of something. One of the games that I've been playing. Anyways, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care!